in Twitch chat, and they were like, "Oh yeah, his name's Bob," and I was like, "Really?"
Yeah, it's Bob.
One time I called him Bob at a tournament, he didn't say anything about it, so I guess he's Bob.
Yeah. No, he'll answer to Bob.
Right
Like,
now,
that's not a joke.
Right now, he's
It's
back.
just funny that he's not named Bob.
Yeah.
Back versus Kycse.
That was just his, like, I don't want to be on social media, but I guess I have to for Smash.
Matchup is going to be super volatile, and a lot of it is going to be coming down to really how well is Kycse going to be able to get back consistently over and over.
I'm pretty
again.
sure Kyle has a pretty high positive record on Malachi, but that was versus his Sheik.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's going to cope with the CSS, because that's a much worse matchup for Charizard.
A lot different for sure. And this is the first. I'm not sure necessarily this is the first time, but Kyle, like you said, has definitely played, or Kycse has definitely played Malachi before, but in the Sheik situation where he's found most of these wins. So
they've played a lot, but I think this is one of the first times we're seeing the Malachi ZSS in so many matchups. It's been at majors, but I mean the nature of round robin into a bracket means you're seeing it in way more situations.
That's what I'm gonna see. Look, just for an extended dash through.
Kept Kycse off ledge for so long. Does get back, but not quite gonna kill yet.
Kycse loves
I liked when he canceled the super jump because he was like, "Oh, I don't think I can actually get anything out of it just yet."
It loves the fakes, and if you're one of those players that watch your opponent, it actually does fake to you. Like it's like, okay, I can go for it now. The fact that he fakes it and kind of jumps it out, he gets the option that you would have thrown out of there already.
Oh wow, but makes it back.
Kycse makes this dragon look like he's so fast and has so many options, and then you play as Charizard and you're like, oh, he's slow.
Feels like concrete.
Yep. I love playing as Zard, but it is so impressive how quick Kycse can make him look.
Not want to play. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Tries to shark with the up smash.
And this is what you
But
want.
get it.
Getting the force tech
Seismic
chase
toss.
out.
Yeah, Zard loves when their opponents up on the platform because they don't even need to go up to do anything about it.
Nope.
You know, those glide cancels on the platforms.
Oh man, yeah, that's going to be so big if you're going to keep cross-catching in place. You see Bob actually to the pit right there. He started in a completely different direction. He ended up in the down smash just takes up so much space. With Charizard being so big, you're either getting those hitboxes off or you're subject to a lot of abuse.
Malachi's trying to weave in and out right now. Like, look at some of this placement. It's just the back air, dash back, back air, dash back.
Yeah, he's terrified of those huge Charizard hitboxes. Especially that Nair.
Oh, wow.
But up until that last stock, it was working so well. Ooh, chain grabs.
Oh, chain
That's
grabs.
fake,
We got
but
chain grabs
this.
on chain grabs into seismic toss.
Those are some DI mix-ups. That's not true.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Not true, but it is a 50-50. Like, let's put respect on that.
It quote-unquote works at low percents, and again, it's very Kycse-specific. I've never seen another Charizard go for those things.
I like that. It's a Kycse-specific tech.
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like most Charizards play Charizard kind of like a more gimmicky character than he is, whereas Kyle takes like a Sheik approach, which works much better.
Well, I'm sure somewhere around the world, Eon is probably playing it because I'm sure Zen did it first.
Oh, unfortunate.
Zen didn't do that.
No, Zen did not do that.
Handed it to him on a platter. Oh, and if you Malachi, you gotta be cheese for free.
You take that to the bank.
Gonna get 60. Up being out of that shield. One of Charizard's better out of shield.
Very nice edge cancel into that.
The edge cancel backers. So good. 54%. Fresh. A fresh ZSS coming down.
You keep saying fresh and he got bag overhead. I'm like, yo, what you
No. Fresh just meaning new, clean, not meaning the New York Ices.
Oh, that was clean.
The GP Classic.
That was fresh. There we go.
See, I feel like that ST just determined the rest of that game right there.
Oh yeah. I think that was Kyce's game. If that wasn't for that ST.
It's a hard pill to swallow, but if you look at those situations where it comes down to pretty much the last stock, last hit, in ISD, I'm mad. I'm not trying to hear that. Yo, I did good. No, I'm sick. Yo, I just gave that joint up. I should have chalked him. Yeah. But it's cool. Game 2, baby. Start it over.
There was a bell in the soundtrack to this song, and it timed perfectly
I saw
with the
that.
ground. I thought there was like a weird sound effect.
No.
Oh, they both shake their heads, but you know when Malachi shakes his head, he's like, yeah, but I'm still gonna take it.
He shakes his head.
Like, I'm still gonna take it.
Too much money is on the line to not take those.
And honestly, let's be real. I've seen a lot of players lose their first stock and win that exact same game today, this
stock
weekend,
is not
yesterday.
a real lead
I don't really
when
care.
you're dealing with players
don't matter. Don't matter at all. Nope. Okay.
Dude, I love that.
See, just like that. No, just 47%. Eating up the wall jump.
Yep, we should have
Nice
seen
air.
Back
Oh,
again, but has
amazing.
another one, but that time has to come back to lane 0-2, only gets 2.
We should explain a one tech here, which is when you see Kycse drop to this ledge super fast, that's because Charizard, he had it in 3.6, they gave it back to him in 3+, but there's a little bit of reel back on the Thunder Punch, and it lets you just drop immediately to platform, or immediately to ledge. So you roll, you hit B, and you're just there. Oh, trying to shark this out. That shield was getting so small. But Malachi's running with it now.
Oh, yeah, carrying him across the stage, right over there.
64%, but deep off stage.
You can't really sit in spot, sit in place when 0-2 is coming down after that Nair. You really need to move out of the way because if the fair connects and you're stationary, whether you shield or not, she still is going to be pretty much plus. She's going to be able to reposition herself.
It's so scary.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah,
sometimes is a character in this video game.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Unfortunately. Delete her.
Hey, yo, what? Yo.
I love CSS. I just think she's crazy
Nonsense.
right now.
Shout out to Kycse.
Well, see, I'm very biased. You know, both my characters don't do well against CSS at all.
CSS shreds mine, so I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. There's so much space that
I'm going to have to kill Malachi
so many
really
different
quick.
Ooh, that up tilt!
Really
And now that this is Malachi's combo game,
that you can ASDI down of it, ASDI down and out of it, and it's a lot easier at low percents, but to do consistently with a big body like this, jumpy.
Still alive. Delfino's is big. Kyle is big. Or Kycse is big. Charizard's big. Fuck.
no, Big Kyle.
Big Kyle. Yeah, big business Bobby. They don't call him that for nothing.
Big Kyle, Big Bobby.
Oh, big jab after that, so quick.
And
eat it.
that was pretty convincing there. Hopefully, those two games are just download games for Kycse.
That was.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're hoping?
That was a
Yeah.
dominant
I mean, not
stop.
biased.
No,
We running this?
No,
Not
that's what you-
biased.
no, that's cool.
Just a little bit of bias.
Yeah, hopefully they do.
Just a little bit of
Come
bias.
on, my
Tiny
guy,
bit.
you got it. Yeah, it's all good, man. I understand it. Listen,
I've only housed one of these players in my apartment for a tournament.
I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
at this point, this would be monumental. So whatever happened may happen. Kycse got a lot of ground to work on. All I'm saying.
Yep.
Back
I mean,
throw
considering,
fair.
like we were saying, every one of these could be grands at a
fair.
different tournament.
Oh,
Kycse
absolutely.
versus Malachi and not even in losers top 12 is absolutely nuts.
Yeah. One of these players getting, what would it be, 13th? No, 11th? No, I don't know. I don't
11th
math.
isn't a spot you can get, but I think 13th.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Yeah, 13th.
Yeah. Well, no, this is top 12, so it's
Wait,
9.
top 12. So, yeah, 9th. There we
Yep.
go.
But, like, Kyce's won a major this year, and Malachi's
Yep.
routinely considered.
Oh, God, that wall jump.
I cannot
Oh,
believe.
yeah.
ZSS has a lot of options. She can only do that for so long.
Yeah.
It's very scary every single time, though.
Oh, yeah, because you can't go in down air that, because then she'll get you.
That's exactly what they want.
Yep.
Yep, she's the
Take it
monster
away.
under the bed. You go down one too many
Slip
times,
kicks
she
way
just
out.
gets you.
Okay, but interruption and now has to face it. Not being able to get the ledge with a good counter.
Malachi doing such a good job scoping out Kyce's landings.
This is
It's
not
so hard for Kyce to get down.
He's just not getting down. Nope, not allowed. Tries to give out the sneeze, but
Yeah, there we go.
Great use of
No
that.
glide.
Should be it.
yeah.
Under the backwards hit. And Kycse.
Yeah, watch this if it happens again. Malachi will start juggling Kyce and just scope out every platform land, every option,
Yep.
trying to get to the ledge.
So quick. Looking for a dare, but the get up attack just too much. Expecting a little bit more. I understand the up B out of shield. Yeah, one of the better get out of shield.
Also,
Option
one of the
steady dash.
up B
Only-
is also
that's all
one
he
of
got,
the.
that's all he got.
Seismic toss gonna kill.
Is that gonna? Not yet. Not
No.
yet.
Not
Oh.
quite.
Kyce is trying. Yeah.
There
So
we
you
go.
just cannot let ZSS get to the wall. If ZSS gets to the wall, your chance of edge guiding her goes down dramatically. I love that glide. I love that cancel. Malachi really trying to pick his spots. There we go. Get something started. Using that whip. Get a little bit of just join out.
Missing these wave lands here.
Yeah,
That
that
cost
triple
him.
jump into the down B. Because that down air pops up and then you can down B straight through.
once again, Kyce's not allowed to come back down.
Malachi's so content to just be off stage. Just does whatever he wants. That's home.
Nice. Cool back throw. First hitbox to that nair.
Kyce really hungry for a kill here.
Tournament stock right here.
Very scary.
So at 101%, I'm gonna have to make something happen right now.
Guys,
It's in close enough.
That should kill off that top platform. No? No, Delfino's.
Wow.
And that's
just
gonna be
like
it.
that. Free on it. Free on the fist bump.
Malachi shook his head too. He was like, oh,
yeah.
not playing Kyce at his best, he can tell.
I think he wanted Kyce to give a little bit more of a fight there. Obviously,
Yeah.
Kyce wanted to give a little bit more of a fight
That's
too.
impressive.